I'll go Mount Wario again. So, what do you think? I mean, one, between how it looks and the fact of Johnny Young Bosch voicing Dante, which supposedly he himself has said there's a reason why he's voicing Dante, and we'll have to just wait to see. So it has something to do with the actual show. Some people have said it's Nero posing as Dante, which doesn't make sense because I think this is after Devil May Cry 3. I don't know. It's fucking whatever. But I really enjoyed the old anime. Yeah, supposedly he retired. I know, I hate it. Because there's nobody that could do his voice better. I mean, Devil May Cry 1, the guy who voiced Dante in DMC 1 was alright. I didn't mind him. But Ruben has just been so much better. Especially his performances in Devil May Cry 4 and 5. I don't really care so much for edgy Dante in Devil May Cry 3. I know, it's a sin. Devil May Cry 3 is a great game. But I don't prefer that Dante. DMC 4 and 5 was peak Dante for me. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't know where I want them to go moving forward, right? I would love for him to come back at least to do Devil May Cry 6. Maybe he'll be like, all right, just this one for you, for the fans. Hopefully. But I don't know. But with the new anime, I don't know. I really liked the look of the older anime. The original Devil May Cry anime that happens right after DMC 1? What's happening? Turn the light on, Lakitu, you fuck! I think it was after Devil May Cry 1. It's not after 2 yet. But I liked that anime. I really enjoyed it. And I like going back and watching it. The only thing is, when I go back and watch it on my TV, I have to turn it up to, like... I've turned my TV up a shit ton, because the place that I watch it, I don't know if it's the files or what, but it's fucking quiet. So yeah, well, what do you think? What do you think about the new anime? I mean, what did you think? Why did you think that, fuck off! Why did you think that it was, Johnny Young Bosch voicing Dante in the trailers? Or if you've even seen the trailers. Dude, right? I looked over just enough to see that. DMC, the animated series, is peak. I love that version of Dante. Granted, so DMC 4 Dante and DMC 5 Dante are pretty much similar. They're almost identical in personality, despite the timeline gap. And that's my favorite Dante. And then it's Devil May Cry, and then it's the animated series, and then it's DMC 1, and then 2, and then 3. Just because I don't really care for the edginess. Dude, oh my god, can we not? I don't even know this course. Fuck you, Andrea. Oh, there's a blue shell. Yeah, fuck him up. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, what just happened? I'm... Alright. Okay! How many things have to happen at once? Oh, there's a little item in that claim. Alright, Kronos, you cunt nugget. Just take a shortcut that was presented to me that I didn't even know was there. Oh, what the hell? I was out of the range of that. Okay, seriously? Who is this fucking German cunt nugget? You weren't even a part of this! We got robbed. We got fucking... Oh my fucking Christ. Wow. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's between 1 and 2. Yeah, exactly. It's so weird because all I ever hear is... Okay, the only thing I'm ever going to hear is Nero or Ichigo. And I don't know which to say first, because I think Bleach came out before DMC... No, Bleach came out... Did Bleach come out before or after DMC 4? I don't know. I watched Bleach after DMC 4 came out. So for me, he's Nero, and then he's Ichigo. But I think he's more Ichigo than Nero, obviously. Because as far as the world's concerned, Ichigo is going to come first every time, because of Bleach. Capcom right to the DMC. That's so weird, though. I wonder. I'm going to have to look that up. I wonder if they're actually... What the hell is with that guy? See, again, why? Who cares enough about these dumb Miis to take the time to make them look so stupid? Why? Who gives a shit? I mean, yeah, the footage looks dope. I'm probably going to like it regardless. But it's so much more colorful. And... it doesn't look as dark or serious as the Devil May Cry animated series. So I'm not sure how well I'm going to like it compared to the original. Okay, I wasn't sure. I knew the manga came out before it, but I wasn't sure about the anime being in English. I know I didn't watch it before Devil May Cry 4 came out, though. That's for sure. I have the... Okay, so, D.I., I have the chance... Well, let me backtrack. Let me backtrack before I say what I was going to say. So, I have only met... Or, I've met a number of... Dude, fuck off. I've met a number of... I don't want to say celebrities. A couple are actually celebrities. I've met voice actors. So, I've met Steve... I met Steve Downs, Master Chief. I met Jen Taylor, Cortana. I've met Jango Fett and Boba Fett. Tamora Morrison and Daniel Logan. I met Sean Shamel, who does Goku, but for me, I was going to see him because he does Goku Black. I met Todd Habernack, the guy who voices Natsu. I've met Jeremy Dooley and Jeff Ramsey from Achievement Hunter, which, and that's a little bit more niche, I suppose. Although Jeff Ramsey, you know, straight up a founder of Achievement Hunter, or of Rooster Teeth. What kind of shit was that? Oh, I have upsetment over that one. And, you know, so I've kind of... Fuck you. What happened to me there? I've kind of gotten to meet some people. And... in all honesty, like... every time I've gotten something signed. But the last group of people that I met was... because I'm not going to sell the shit, right? Obviously, it's for me to have because, you know, cool. So, I have... Steve Downs has signed my Halo 3 Master Chief helmet from the Legendary Collection. Legendary Collection? That's a Pokemon term. From, the... wow. The Legendary Edition of Halo 3. And, because the first time I met him, Jen Taylor wasn't there. So he had signed the helmet, and then, I wasn't able to bring the helmet with me the second time. And so Jen Taylor has signed the game case that goes in the helmet, which is fitting because, you know, Cortana is inside the head that is signed by Master Chief. So I thought that was really cool. But when I met Jeff and Jeremy, it's like, you know, I like Jeremy Dooley, but I don't have anything to get signed by him, right? Whereas with Jeff Ramsey, I got him to sign, I have the first 5 original RVB DVDs, and I got him to sign the first one. And then I got pictures with both of them, too. But I have the opportunity assuming Justin wants to go. Yeah, Moo Meadows. To meet Johnny Young Bosch. DMC4 came out while Bleach dub aired. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, he's still always going to be Nero for me first. But I have the opportunity to meet him. I don't know how much it's going to cost for an autograph from him, for him to sign something, or to get a picture with him. But because I only know him through his voices, I don't know him through... Like, I know he did some acting, he did, like, Power Rangers, but I don't know him through that stuff. I recently came to the realization, which is why I got the pictures with Jeff and Jeremy, that a picture is kind of worth more than having something signed. And I still kind of stand by that, because it's like, oh, it's just a signature. Whereas having the picture with the person is kind of like, I don't know, it's a little more meaningful. But I used to watch the shit out of Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth videos, and so having a picture with Jeff Ramsey meant so much more than having his signature. And same thing with Jeremy Dooley. So, but Johnny Young Bosch, I don't have that face that goes with him, because he's just the voice actor for... I love Bleach. Ichigo is so... Ichigo and Nero are literally the same character, and they just me so well. Like, I always idolized Dante growing up. But Dante's not who I am. When Devil May Cry 4 came out, and it's like, oh, you don't play as Dante, you play as this guy. He kind of looks like Dante. Oh, wait, he acts more like I do. Oh, he's a little more vulgar like I am. Okay, never mind. I like Nero. And I like both. I like Virgil too, but... I can't decide what I should do if Justin decides to go to this convention and I get the opportunity to meet him. Because he's the main person I'd be going for. I haven't seen an updated list of guests, so I don't know who else would be there. You piece of shit cunt! Whatever, just fucking, I'm done. I'm so done! I can't win for losing for anything. You missed, you ugly trash can. You aren't even good enough to hit me with a green shell when I was 5 feet from you. Fuck off. So I'm trying to decide what I should do if I get the opportunity to go. I mean, I have Devil May Cry... I have the metal Devil May Cry 4 case. I need to actually go look and see if it's in good enough condition, or if I should buy a, like... Maybe if I can get a sealed copy, or just one that isn't as beat up as mine. I think mine's in good condition. My metal book for Halo Infinite is in great condition. My metal book for Halo 2 is fucked. I need to get a replacement for that one. But I don't know. What should I do? Like, I could get him to sign the metal book for Devil May Cry 4, because if you have it, or if you remember, the Devil May Cry metal book, the metal case, has Dante on one side, and it's all shiny and metal, and on the other side it has Nero. And I could get him to sign that side that has Nero on it. That's really the only thing. I mean, I have Devil May Cry 5 too, but 4 is where he was introduced, and again, the shiny metal case. And I don't know, I used to prefer the way Nero looked. I used to prefer his look in 4. I've more gotten accustomed to his look in 5 as far as the shorter hair, because I now wear my hair shorter too. But the outfit was cooler. Like, Dante and Nero in Devil May Cry 5, they just have the most casual outfits, and I don't like it. I also don't like the desaturated colors. Dante's jacket, instead of, like, you know, a nice red, is almost like a fucking brown at this point. It's ugly. DMC4 was peak when it comes to the designs, and I actually liked Dante's Devil May Cry 4 look better. Especially, I liked the outfit. I liked the kind of Western cowboyish look. I normally don't like that, but like the details they added to his jacket, they're so cool. I'm not even in first, and I still got stuck with a fucking coin. If I could get coins this fucking often in real life, I could be rich. Alright, I'm tired of this dumb fucking Rosalina cunt. Dude, what the hell? I literally got the fucking boost and then still fucking got slowed. And then there's a red shell. Oh, you should look it up. It's really cool. I got it when I got Devil May Cry 4. I shelled out the extra money for the special edition because I wanted the case. It's really cool. It's really cool looking. So I feel like it'd be the best thing to get signed. It could also be a thing of like, you know, he's like, oh, I haven't seen that in a long time. Like, for example, when I... Dude, fuck right fucking off. Go ahead, YouTube. I know you love that one with your censorship shit. Oh my Christ. When I got my helmet signed by Steve Downs, he looked at it and, you know, because most people were bringing him like a Halo 4, Halo 5 helmet. And they had them there that you could literally buy. And fuck that, because obviously Halo 3 is peak. And he was like, wow, I haven't seen one like this in a long time. And I was just like, yeah, I know, right? It's awesome. Well, I botched that, but, you know, whatever. And so that was a cool feeling. And I feel like having that metal case with Johnny Young Bosch could be the same. Now, granted, I have a foam replica of Blue Rose and Red Queen, but they're that shitty foam stuff, and so the Blue Rose is scaled properly. The Red Queen is definitely not. Granted, I didn't pay that much for it, but I was highly disappointed when it finally arrived, and it's like a foot shorter than it should be. So, I don't know, because I don't know what to... The purple costume is pretty cool. I like the white one that he has that's basically like him having like an Order of the Sword uniform. Like Kratos had. He looks really good with that too. I had an idea for something I wanted to do if I ever got the chance to meet him. And then I found out last year he was going to be at the convention Justin and I usually go to. And so initially I was like, damn, if I could do this, it'd be awesome. I hate the Animal Crossing course. I hate Animal Crossing in general. It's garbage, ugly, ass. But what I wanted to do was, it was basically me taking Nero's Devil May Cry 5 costume. Because obviously the 4 one would be way too difficult and more expensive. And there's actually a really good, solid DMC5 Nero jacket that you can get that's way cheaper than Devil May Cry 4 one. And I wanted to get it, and what I wanted to do is make, because, you know, my whole story with Tamora Morrison and being made a Mandalorian foundling, I wanted to make a Mandalorian Devil May Cry outfit. I'm sitting here putting this stupid shell behind me! Oh my god, this is why I cannot play this game and take it seriously! I don't know if it's the game, I don't know if it's my controller, I don't know if it's the fucking shitty-ass online service that Nintendo will never fucking fix. Damn! But so essentially the idea is to have a set of Mandalorian armor that would be kind of a hybrid of Jango Fett's design and the Mandalorian from The Mandalorian. Mainly because I like the much shinier look that his armor has compared to Jango's. But I wanted to do a combination of that, but instead of having like the space suit, the flight suit, underneath the armor, I wanted to do Nero's Devil May Cry 5 outfit. So get, slap the shirt, or slap on the pants, slap on the shirt, and then suddenly slap on the leg and chest pieces on the shirt and pants. I went ahead of this Grace cunt, and yet still the red shell hit me. Like, it swerved around their dumbass. Dude, are you goddamn kidding me? Whatever. But then with his Devil May Cry 5 jacket, I wanted to put the shoulder armor on the outside of the shoulders of the jacket. The chest piece would still be on the shirt underneath it, but then you have the jacket on top, then you'd have the armored shoulder pauldrons on the shoulders of the jacket. And then just because there wasn't any other idea, there wasn't any other really, like, option, instead of having the Mandalorian crest, the Minotaur, or not, nope. Mythosaur, there we go. Instead of having the Mythosaur on the shoulder pauldron, instead have the logo for the Order of the Sword on it from Devil May Cry 4. So it'd be a nice callback to DMC 4 while sporting the DMC 5. And then instead of the Mando's blaster pistol, I'd have the Blue Rose. And then you just, instead of having the jetpack on the back, I'd still have the Red Queen. But then to top it off, for the Mandalorian helmet, I was going to paint Ichigo's hollow mask on the helmet. And it would be like his first mask. So the hollow mask that when it first appears when he fights Byakuya in the Soul Society. And I wanted to be able to have all that. And I found cheap ways to do it. I found cheap ways to be able to get around, like, making it, but it's still gonna cost a couple $100. And I don't know if I have the time at this point to be able to do it. I mean, obviously, if I could off a couple expensive Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards or Pokemon cards, whichever, I would definitely have the funds to be able to do it. And possibly have it done in time. But, I mean, aside from if I got a better replica of Nero's weapons to have signed, or if I got, like, a replica of Zangetsu. Not Zangetsu. Yeah, his Bankai. Then, I could have that signed. But otherwise, I think that fucking the boo, man. Otherwise, I think the metal case is just going to be the best thing to get signed. Like I said, normally a picture would be better because it's like you got a picture and you be like, hey, look who I got to meet. And you're like, oh, wow, dude, that's awesome. But, again, his physicalness doesn't have as much meaning for me. So, I don't know. What do you think? Oh, fuck off. I've been wanting to talk to Justin, like, the past 2 fucking weeks to see if we were still going or not, because we hadn't really made any final decisions on it. But it is kind of a thing I need to know, because obviously I have to then coordinate with my wife so that she has the day off. Not that she would want to go. It'd be cool, but I don't think... Oh, that was the last... Sweet, that was the last lap, and we got first place. So you could say we had the last laugh. Yeah, well, it might just be what we go with.